Today on Tracey's Basement, Friday the 13th, Part 3. Hey everybody, welcome back to the basement and welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Today we are talking about Friday the 13th. It is part 3 of our collection and discussion video. Today we are going to be looking at some really awesome NECA figures that we've collected over the years.
The NECA figures for the Jason collectibles are some of my favorite Jason collectibles. There's lots of Jason collectibles out there, lots of really cool stuff. Some really expensive stuff, Sideshow, Hot Toys, type stuff like that. The NECA stuff, in my opinion, is the best collectibles for a more modest, smaller budget.
Yeah. You don't have to spend too much to get something that looks really awesome.
Yeah, and the details on these NECA figures are amazing. They're just awesome, and they look awesome on any shelf.
Definitely. So let's get into it and check out some of these NECA figures. So the first thing we're going to look at is a head knocker. It's actually part of a 2-part set. So this is Jason, and he comes with Freddy, for Freddy Vs Jason, obviously. And these are really nicely done. As you can see, there is a surprising amount of detail on these. There's just wicked texture on the outfits and everything. Jason's head is awesome. They've even got like the buckles on the mask. Of course, the lazy eye underneath there. You got the gross hair. You got the dirty, ripped up clothes. Totally awesome. My one complaint might be that this is the first figure we've looked at where there's no blood on his machete.
It's gotta have blood.
It's gotta have blood. It's never clean. Jason's machete is never clean. And of course, this is a Jason special, but these come as a set, so we may as well quickly talk about the Freddy one as well. Same deal, this has an amazing amount of detail. The face is awesome. All the burn marks and just the veiny, muscly grossness of it. Again, texture on his shirt. Really good job on the claw. Very, very nice. These are really cool figures to have on either end of a bookshelf. And
one really cool thing about the figures too is they're heavy.
Yeah,
they're not like
heavy.
A plastic, like wobblers and things like that. These are like a ceramic.
Yeah, they're really thick and dense, and they're not going anywhere for sure once you set them down. They're very heavy. It's
like the horror movie fans' version of old lady ceramic figures.
Yeah.
Got that quality to it.
High quality, yeah. So yeah, these are pretty awesome. Very nicely done. If you're a Freddy vs. Jason fan, these are pretty cool to have. Next one we're going to look at is something that's actually never been opened yet, so we may as well do it on the camera.
Why not?
It is Jason Voorhees as seen in Friday the 13th, Part 3. I hate clamshell packaging. I hate it. It sucks.
Hate when they do this. Just put them in the plastic.
Okay, so here we go. We got him out of the package. It is Jason from Part 3, and it's not bad at all. He's got a lot of articulation to him. Not that Jason Voorhees articulates all that much.
Jason Voorhees articulates just fine.
But you can pose him a little bit. He's got a lot of detail. You can see the back of his head, he's really crunched up, and he's got that just awful head. A lot of detail on the uniform, or outfit rather.
You can see his mask isn't beat up yet because it's Part 3. He's just acquired the mask.
Yeah, it's a brand new fresh mask.
Yep. No axe in it yet.
He also comes with a little machete and the harpoon gun. Of course. That was a good choice.
They had to include the harpoon gun because, what could be more memorable than the character of Paul getting harpooned in the balls?
So there he is with the harpoon gun. You could set him up with the machete as well, whichever way you like. Pose him up a little bit. He'd look really good on a shelf.
I prefer the machete myself, because that's Jason's classic weapon.
Of course.
But, ball shot. Ball shot. Poor Paul.
Poor Paul. Next we've got this one from Jason Lives. And this was a great choice for a figure. I love this scene in the movie where the guy is just acting all cocky and yelling at Jason to get out of the way.
Comes out and tries to shoot him with the gun. Or he's going to shoot him with the gun.
And Jason just takes this harpoon and like smashes his headlight and it's like, come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Yeah.
This is an awesome. I love this figure just because they made it from that scene. And it's an awesome figure too, of course.
Oh yeah, it's
Loads
highly
of detail. They did a really good job on the hands. Hands are hard, and they made them really good. And, of course, the head, as always. The head's always really well done. Lots of detail on his outfit, the belt and everything. This is a really cool figure, and, again, from that scene.
I love that scene.
That's an awesome scene. I love that scene.
Not like poor Paul, he doesn't get him in the balls, but, you know, he comes close. Jason's just got a thing against that. And then right after, with the same spear, the girl with the bloop. Yeah. Right in the puddle, eh? Bloop.
It's an amazing sound effect.
Credit card floats down the thing, but that bloop, that bloop is just perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, the sound design guy should have got a raise that day, because bloop is hilarious.
I'd say probably of all of the Jason movies, that is one of my all-time favorite scenes.
Oh yeah, well, I've got a lot of favorite scenes, but yeah, that's definitely up there.
Yeah. And then we have part 7, and this is definitely the favorite of the 7-inch style figures.
Oh yeah, this is a personal favorite of my collection here. It's the best looking Jason that there is.
For sure, and they did a good job on the figure too. I mean, look at all the ratty, falling apart clothing. You can see his friggin' bones and everything popping out all over the place. It does come with his little tombstone to sit next to him there. It's a nice dynamic pose too. He's got the machete up. It's got blood on it.
He is slightly posable, but not very posable. He's meant to be in this pose.
Yeah.
All of his articulation is minor. It's very minorly adjustable.
Move the hands a little bit. Move the head a little bit.
You can also remove his mask.
And that's something you don't see in too many of them.
Like, that was the best Jason face of all the removed masks, too. Like this was Jason at his complete best in horror design right there.
He's really just gross and disturbing, and
like he's all ratty from when he's hauled, you know, he comes up out of the lake when the psychic revives him. I'm not saying much for the plot. But this Jason is awesome. You can see he's got some wear and tear from being down in the water so long. He's got the bones showing in the back. He's got the rib cage showing.
See his ribs and everything.
He's
bit of his spine.
He's still got the gash on the side of his head from the machete in part 4.
And the gash is in the mask as well.
Yeah. And like this is just an awesome figure. It's part of the Cult Classics line, I believe, that NECA made. It's an old figure, though. I got this, back when I first started collecting the old horror tapes and DVDs and stuff like that.
Very long time ago.
This is probably my first Jason figure.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it now, I can remember it when all I had was that little tiny bookcase with one
of those little miniature bookcases you get
had like 30 VHS movies on it, and I was like, this collection is huge. Yeah, I love it. My horror collection is massive.
It's gotten a little bigger since then.
Yeah. We didn't have much money, so, the 30 horror movies, that seemed like a big collection at the time. I was trying to pay tuition and rent and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was a big deal, man.
But yeah.
And this guy was an awesome...
I love this figure. He used to sit on top of my little horror movie shelf. Made me so proud. I loved it, and I still love it. It's still one of my favorite collectibles in the entire basement.
Yeah, he's just so well done. An awesome thing to have on a shelf for a horror fan. And last but not least, we're breaking out the big guns. Look at this guy. This guy is awesome. He's enormous. He's very well done. Just as well done as all the other ones. No blood on the machete, though. I keep pointing that out because that's important.
This is based on Freddy Vs Jason.
Yeah.
You can see again the Ken Kersinger design with the brown coat and the ratty blue sweater. But this guy is massive.
He's enormous.
And he's heavy. He's thick. He's heavy. The paint details on him are amazing. You can see his little hair spot there.
He looks greasy too. Like his jacket and everything, he almost looks like he just climbed out of the lake.
Yeah, he's slimy. He looks like he's come up from the grave. He's Freddy has summoned him to do his dirty work. His head is super bumpy. You can see all the cracks and crevices in the back there.
Veiny grossness.
Yeah. His articulation is minimal.
Yeah.
It's basically meant to be in this pose or, this pose or, it's not meant to be posable. It's meant to be shown this way. His mask comes off.
Yep.
That is nice, one ugly mug.
Grody.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty gross.
Oh, yeah.
This guy actually guards our Halloween candy every year from kids who would grab too much.
Yep. Every year he comes up. We've got the Halloween bowl. Actually, we set out a lot of Halloween candy. We love Halloween in this house. Halloween is a big deal in this house. In fact, every October, we aim to watch a horror movie every night for the entire month of Halloween. Some of our favorites. Sometimes we try new ones. We mix them up with good. We watch a lot of bad.
We've watched a lot of very, very bad.
But it's fun. We love it. We love doing that. It's a fun tradition.
It's awesome.
If you can never try to manage that tradition, the 31 days of Halloween, 31 days of October, I guess you call it. It's a pretty fun tradition to try to watch something either horror or Halloween related every year.
And there's plenty to work with. You're not going to run out of horror movies anytime soon, especially the bad stuff.
But yeah, this guy is definitely a favorite of mine. Just partly because of the massive size. He looks huge on the shelf. He towers on the shelf. And, he really guards that candy. So.
Oh, man. He's enormous.
Yeah.
I love him.
This is an awesome figure.
There you have it. 5 NECA products. Some pretty awesome, well-detailed products, too.
Yeah, some of them older. They might be a little hard to acquire nowadays. Yeah. Maybe Amazon or eBay or something like that, or resellers. If you're super lucky, a flea market or something like that.
If you can find them, though, for a decent price, they are amazing figures. So well done, so detailed, so awesome. They look great on a horror movie shelf. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those. If you did, let us know what you thought of them. What was your favorite out of the ones we've shown? Do you have a favorite figure that is something that we haven't shown? Let us know in the comments section below.
If you have a favorite figure, we'd love it if you go post it on the Facebook page and let us see it. We love horror stuff. We love horror collectibles. We'd love to see what you've accumulated, Friday the 13th or otherwise, because we love horror in the house. Horror in this house is king. We love it. It's awesome.
Okay, so that was part 3 of our Friday the 13th collection/discussion videos. There will be a part 4 tomorrow. We're going to do something a little special, so definitely show up for that. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tracey's Basement. Links in the description box below. And of course, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement. Hey. And this is the part where you guys can give me some love. If you liked the video and you want to watch some more, here are some of the more recent ones. And if you enjoyed the channel, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe right below. Please keep coming back for more videos. Bye!